Why did it change the Sims 2 pets?
The Sims 3.
It's the shittiest system ever. Title. Isaac is sick. So let's get to what? Let's work in the yard. So I've got a little surprise for you guys. I did take a 40-minute nap, so I'm not dying. I was dying earlier at work. I barely kept my eyes open. I left 10 minutes early to make sure I didn't have to deal with traffic.
I love you.
I love you too.
Why do I feel dying?
What? Why do you feel like you're dying? Because you are. The city burned down. No, the city did not burn down. So I'm going to take you guys on a small little tour through what we've done. So if you take a look at anything, you'll notice there's a fence going around everything now. So after the stream yesterday, I decided to do some work on the yard. The booby pool. I'll show you the pool. A bunch of you already saw it, but you didn't see the finished version. I've still got to do more stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing over here, but I'm taking you on an epic stroll through this because we're going around the yard. And here's the pool, guys. Yas. Look at this fucking amazing pool. This is what Samantha has. This pool is amazing. Don't ask me how I did this either. But yeah, no. So inverted nipple pool, that's what we're calling it. So she even has a bar in the pool. And then it started out small and then it grew. And then we got like borders and everything over here. We managed to get the barbecue over here. And we got this little awning here for the seats and everything. And then we got the other bar over here, which I don't know if I like it yet, but we're keeping it there for now. We might move that bar right here. That might actually be a better place to put it. But anyways, so you go over here, and originally I didn't know what I was going to put here, and then Isaac was sitting there and saying, plants don't just be plants on top of things unless they're growing up like vines. So then we put in the walls, and I did the vine type thing just to make it look more natural. And then it was really cool. So, yeah. That pool has no shallow end. Every child will die in it. That's not my problem. That's not Samantha's problem either. So, and it's got a decent amount of light at night. So part of how this entire thing ended up developing was as I built the pool, I didn't like that it was sort of like a square on its own in the yard, so I was trying to blend it in and make it last in the yard. Why is the evil gnome here? Anyways, it was basically a square that just blended into the yard, and I wanted it to like, well, it didn't blend into the yard, it sort of stood out, and I wanted it to blend into the yard, so I did my best to make it blend into the yard, and so it's sort of evolved into this. You should have better learned to swim quick. There's only one, it's Slavina, and she already knows how to snorkel. We don't worry about the other kids.
I love you.
So, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to deal with the rest of this. I love you too. You're a mess.
I don't feel good.
I wonder why. But, so, if you haven't noticed, we had $35,000. This is how much money it cost. We've spent $20,000. No, we had $39,000. We spent $25,000 building this. Now, for the record, for those of you who don't know how this is built, it's basically, I can do it real quick. I'll show it to you. Basically, pillars, any pillars, okay? What? Here, I'll do it, but I use these ones. Any pillars, freaking hate how it forces them on the second floor, that you put here, like this, okay? And then if you want to do the lattice work, go to fences. Right here, the monorail fencing. It's a nice wood. Now, I went in and I did recolor mine so that they matched the tops. But basically, this is it. And then you just do this. And then you like go like, hey, I want to make it more creative, so you go like this. And then you just start, just make lattice. Just make lettuce. Huh? I'm not angry with you. I'm angry that you got yourself sick. Why would I not love you just because you got yourself sick? I love you. Stop being getting yourself sick. But you get the idea of what's going on. Now, and yes, I know that's horrible. So, and then, of course, in order to get the plants on top, it's... Yes, I did do this. So chesting cheats enabled. It's only because I really wanted this, and there was no way to do it without it. Move objects on. And then you just go into plants, the flowers, and it's always the heather. The heather is what makes it look good. I need to find the heather. Where is it? Where is it? It's right here. So I have two different ones. I even have the purple ones. And then you just stick it. That's it. That's all it is. Isaac just walked away, Brad. He's so dead that now he's going to bed. This is what he did to himself. So that's pretty much all we did with the yard. Now here's my problem is this keeps on becoming a monstrosity that's just growing at this point. Because now I don't like how it just ends here. And I need more. So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, oh, well, what if I go like this? What if I do this? What if I just cover this? Now what if I fill that in? It's like, what if I do this? What if I make that all fit? Like that. Wait, does this look better? Which one did I use? Dear God. I used this one before. Did I use like the wrong ones? Oh my God, am I gonna have to go back around? Does this look better? No, it doesn't. Okay. There's only one bar in the wrong spot. Well, I moved all these so that they were all matching. The one thing I don't like about the whole thing is they don't connect, but I can't fix that. So the only thing I could do was just give it as much of an image like they were connecting as much as possible. Yeah. You can use some terrain paint to help transition. I was thinking that, but the terrain paint for the transition, I don't think it's gonna do what I want it to do. That's my problem. Or I could just do this. And just be all like, whoa, look. And just figure out what I want to do here. And there's a nice transition. That's not the right one. I'm angry at myself now. I did the wrong one. This one. Because I can do this, and now I got a little area right here. How am I supposed to do terrain transition? I have wood. So, but I don't want to put anything here because I want to keep them like that. And over here, I don't know what I'd want to put, and I can't really do anything here because of this hill, and I can't get rid of the hill. I've already tried. That's why it's like this. So I've done a lot of the terrain paint already, and I'm just trying to figure out what else to do. What huge chessboard? There's no huge chessboard! God. Why would there need to be a huge chessboard? You think we watch because we dislike you? What are you talking about? Oh, because I just wanted you guys to like me. Oh, I just saw him. Honey. In case you want to play chess. No, Tom. No. No. No, 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 no. We're not going down that path. I kind of like this. The only problem is I don't know what to do with it. I could just keep this going like I have elsewhere. Because over here, I could just keep this going, but then it would be like... Hold on. Yes. No, just one giant. What? It's one giant garden. Makes it all the way over. I really wish I could change the coloring of the bricks. It's really upsetting me that I can't change the coloring. And I have loads of plants. I'm trying to have good loads of plants. That was the whole point. What is this? Remember, I tried putting those up and Isaac got so angry. He was all like, "That's not a full wall." Like it's pretty high. He's like, "That's not a full wall." Okay. What about this? Oh. Why don't I have these more in place? What about this? That's too short. What about this? That's tall, but not tall enough. Because I was like wondering if I wanted to try and make spaces with the fence, because I just got one giant white fence around everywhere. And that's fine. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, shit. Put that back. What about this one? Why do I have half walls over there when I could use these? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh! Oh no! Shit. Do we like this better? Do we like this better? Tell me if we like this better. I don't know if we like this better. Yes? Because I could put those, I could put these lamps back on. I mean, it's a shorter wall, but I kind of like the way it looks. Yeah, you're back in suddenly, Samantha. It's because Isaac got himself sick. Playing a really bad horror game. I like how I was trying to defend it when Vincent's all like, "This looks stupid." Then it ended up being stupid. Oh, it's funny. Okay, yeah, I do like those a little better. It's cuter. And I can, I've set up a I set up something. No, there is, this. Just have flowers all over the place. That looks horrible. We're not doing that. Okay. It looks fancier now? Good. Fancier is good for Samantha. What is this? Lights! But these are bottles. They look tacky for Samantha. Samantha doesn't need tacky bottled lights. Let's see. What is this? Tropical water lily light. You could just, what? It seems unnecessary. I thought there was a big old lily pad type thing you could do. These. Oh my god. What if we did these? Oh my god. Guys, do you think this is a Samantha thing? I'm starting to think this is a Samantha thing. Like, wait. Yeah. What? The aiming on the water is such a pain in the ass. Do we like this? Yes! Yes! We're keeping it. Samantha's B&B. This is just her home! Oh shit, I went and play. Well, since we're here, you know, we're doing our favorite thing in saving. That's indeed a Samantha thing. Thalman lotuses. Yes, it's true. Thalman. Could add a resort to the town. That is probably one of her next things to do, is it's time that she starts looking into a venture of a bed and breakfast. You're excited for... Oh, that's Isaac. He's excited for Final Fantasy VII. I'm actually thinking of getting the Steam version of Final Fantasy VII and installing the same mod to try and play it along with him. Just because I'm curious about the changes. You were gonna do it tonight, but you're reserving for... Yeah. You have 3 copies of... I have the original PC copy of Final Fantasy VII, but I think it's not as stable as the Steam version, and I would need to download a bunch of, like, patches and stuff, so depending on how much the Steam version costs, I may just buy it again. But, yeah. I was also looking at Legacy of Kain stuff today. I should do Final Fantasy VIII when it gets redone. I've played Final Fantasy. Steam is easiest to mod. I know they're redoing it, but it's like Final Fantasy VIII is just... I've played it. Yeah, I heard how easy it was to install once you figured it out after you cried about installing it. So he had a lot of difficulty in the very beginning installing it, and then he figured it out. And once he figured it out, it became a lot easier for him. But yeah, there was lots of, why isn't this working? Why is my life difficult? Why is this so difficult? That was a thing for a bit. Okay. For the active garden areas, we use the dark dirt. For the areas that she's not having an active garden but has plants, we don't use the dark dirt. So, let's see. That's why she has this. I like this whole thing, the birds of paradise. They're pretty. See, and now this is making me want to, like, be all like, why don't I have an edge on this part? Why am I not just doing this? Here. Ugh. And then this part over here that I had this. Oh my god. And just edge it. Just edge. 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 So what you blame the person who has never tried to install what? Oh yeah, he did blame you. That was great. Honey, it's your own fault you're sick right now. Okay, should we just put a white hydrangea here and make our lives simple? Yes. Put it right here. There. White hydrangea. Done. Okay, I have no idea what to put here. So far we've been sticking with, like, these guys. And some of these. Actually, no. We've been doing clover. I've been doing clover. Because the clover is pretty. I like the clover. It's nice. See how nice it looks? It looks good. We're doing up her entire garden! You have to suggest a game. Yeah, okay, so for those of you who don't know, there's a new chat channel on the Discord. It's for the game suggestion for the sub reward. Go and drop it in there. It's very obvious which channel it is. I think it's called choose your game or something like that. Or suggest a game. You'll figure it out. It's really easy. Just go and drop it in. If you like what someone else has already suggested, just put a like down. Or do just, you know what I mean. Basically like their suggestion or like react to their suggestion, and the ones with the most reactions to them, and if none of them have reactions on them, we'll just add them all into a poll and we'll see which ones everyone wants. So, and if we have too many of them with no reactions, then we'll just pick a few of them. Like, I would probably remove Phantasmagoria out of the list if I had to choose, just because I know how long that game will end up being. I've never played it, but I know how long it is. And so, trying to do it as a one-off type thing. Because most of these games are one-offs. However, if it ends up being something we really like, we might actually continue it. We don't know. But the whole point is you guys are supposed to suggest something and we play it. If it's something longer like Phantasmagoria or Tomb Raider, we'll definitely give it a little bit more time to it than like an hour or maybe even 2. We'll probably do like a 3-hour stream. Which will make Is It cry, but that's okay. I'm probably going to play it anyways. You're already at like 40% nausea. Honey, you don't have a nausea bar. Oh my god. He's all like, but I want to get up and play something. That's nice. That's nice. I'm in the middle of building her garden, or whatever is going to be her garden eventually. We don't know how this is going to work yet. All we know is that at some point there will be a garden here. My god. So I'm planning on trying to somehow do an entire garden back here, all the way through the side. But I have to leave spots for things to spawn like this. The preteen is playing Portal Knights. Isaac and I already went through all of Portal Knights with some friends. We completely finished it out, and I have a Wizard Tower in it. It's great. I did enjoy Portal Knights. I liked it a lot. It was fun. Would we play it again? I would. I like it. I have no idea if Isaac would want to play it again. I know we've tried playing it multiple times, and there is a large period where all we do is, honey, you're not going to finish that game. You are not going back to even attempt to finish that game. Otherwise, I'm beating the shit out of you. What is this from? Okay. That's one of the, downloads. So is this. Oh. Bodhi is kneading his bed, guys. If I touch him, he'll make really loud noises right now. Should we bother the Bodhi? Should we? He's the Bodhi. Yeah. Bodhi was bothered. What is this? What color is this? You don't know what kind of game you suggest. Suggest anything you think you'd want to even see. Just like, aw, angry kid. He's not angry, he's in purr mode because he's kneading. That's what he does. He goes in like super duper purr mode. This is a pain to figure out how to do this. So obviously big plants are better. Thorny bush. That's not big. I know this one's big-ish, but yeah. Boxwood. Haunted buckthorn. It's so small. Is this all I have to work with here? I have to go under flowers just to find the hydrangeas. Here's a hydrangea. It's purple. But she has white hydrangeas everywhere. That's why I'm like, do I put like white hydrangeas down? What do I do? Let's see. A hydrangea takes up about a 4x4. Okay. So what I want to do is we're going to do this. Let's try this. I want to see this. Is this too too orderly? Or do we want to do it shorter? Like this. I don't know. You want to suggest games everyone would want to watch? No, suggest whatever. It doesn't matter. The whole point is for us to be able to like try something new. It's also for you guys to actually get us to play something that we don't normally play. Move objects off because I don't want to run into an issue. I don't know how I feel about these like this. Let's do this. So every other 2, we'll put one of these guys up. And then I'll get to the end and I'll find out it's not quite like matching and I'll be very angry that the symmetry is off. I mean, I've got to do something back here because it's like, it's tons of space. Oh my god, it worked. I'm happy. Like, look at all this space. I could even leave it just like this. And she could technically just plant stuff here. Or we could figure it out later. I don't know. Or I could do this. What is this? Where did this come from? It's a topiary. What is this one? Swiss cheese plant. What? Swiss cheese plant. That looks ridiculous. Let's take that out. What do we think about the topiary? I'm not against this. It's definitely interesting and different. And there's something about putting these in. Yeah, no, suggest anything that comes to your mind. Why not? I mean, we would never have known. I would never have known that my drunk friend existed without, like, your guys' suggestions. And honestly, I'm probably gonna want to play that again at some point. It was entertaining. Like, look at this. Like, I don't want to put anything else down, but now I'm like, is it too much? Compare this to that. You want it? Okay, you think it's good? Okay, we'll keep it. It's never too much for Samantha. Well, the thing is, I don't actually want to put anything else in the dirt. I kind of want to leave it. It also gives her potential gardening space if I decide to make her go super gardener. I mean, in general, I want to keep the gardening within an area like this, but it does open up the possibility. Now, my biggest thing right now, let's see. Is there. Going all the way around. Yeah. Gardening takes a long time as you add more stuff. Yeah, I know it does. Gardening takes a long time. I actually had, when I first got Sims 3, because gardening was actually included in the base game, loved that they included that in the base game. My first Sim I ever made, which of course was a gay couple. Shit. No, I can erase that easily. Why am I worrying? Like that. Anyways. My first Sim, I made him garden a lot. And I found out very quickly how long it takes to garden. Especially if you want gardening to be like... Because my whole goal was to try and get him the focus on gardening for food instead of having to go grocery shopping. Because I figured it would be more self-sustaining on the household. And it was, except it took pretty much his entire day to garden. He would get up in the morning, he would go outside, he would garden, he would go to work. And then he would come home and have, like, almost no time to do anything. He'd be all like, his fun's getting low. He should have sex with his husband. That's what we did. It's an all-day venture. Yeah, and his garden didn't have anything like Samantha has. Samantha's, this, I looked it up because Sagito was asking about it. I think it's called the Speed Grow. You have to buy it on the Sim Store. It's one of the few things on the Sim Store that I would definitely, like, sit there and say, if you like gardening for your Sims, get it. Wait for it to go on sale. Just keep an eye on it, because of course they never notify you. And things go on sale in the store all the time. I mean, they have a daily sale. But, that particular item is just so useful. I'll find out the name of it for you guys in a sec. Did I mess up? No. Okay. Yeah, this thing. The Swift Grow Gardening Station. Get it. It's amazing. Instant fertilization, instant watering. That's what all this white stuff is. That's the watering thing. I mean, you have this sprinkler system because it shows you how much it waters. But this thing is amazing. Like, the compost for instant fertilization, ability to identify seeds, talking to the plants to just increase them. It's really, really, really good. Garden growth center, something like that, yeah. Are you going to get another money tree? I don't know if we get one. I didn't aim for the last one. It just sort of happened. Okay, what do I want here? I want classic daisies. Look at this. Red azaleas. What is this? No. Oh, it's so pretty. We know what that is. Haunted sunflower. This is a haunted sunflower. Oh my god, it's so sad. It's so sad. Haunted rose. It's not really haunted, it's dead. Peony. No. Yellow lilac. No. Salmon! Yes. We're gonna put some salmon over here. Come here, come here, come here. Yes. How much? There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I just have an idea somewhere in my head for something. By the way, I did notice what she's living next to. I'll show you guys in a second. Now we just have this open space here, so we're gonna double this up. Wait. Can I just move you over? I could, but it looks weird. Here. Ah! It's gonna look so odd. Just the one little space difference is gonna drive me nuts. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay, we'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So what I ended up realizing when I was doing her pool, and I was like, yes, yes, and then I looked over and through the trees. She lives right next to the penis pool. I was sitting there putting together a beautiful pool, and I was like, yes, 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 and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And I was so like, god damn it. She's next to a phallic symbol. We had to put the fence up. Penis pool and inverted nipple boobies. I didn't intend for this to look like this at all, to be an inverted nipple pool, but it did. I almost want to turn this into a soft edge, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it as it is. I can't put the lights there if it's a soft edge. So, okay. Now, I'm not putting Heather down. That bitch, Heather. Look at all these flowers we could just leave out. It's too much. Like, what even would we do? I don't know what to do with these, and they look weird like this by themselves. So... maybe we'll do this. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Guys, Samantha's home is gorgeous. I don't know how the fuck I built this house. Or made it look this good. Like, how did this end up like this? I need to upload this onto The Sims at some point, or thesims3.com, and let people go, oh my god, how did you do this? And I'll be all like, I don't know! This house is ridiculous! Look how much it's worth! Should do the flower thing, but have alternating flowers. I didn't think of that. I want to do garden space, so I can definitely do that, and I could do it around here or something. Like, remember, it doesn't have to be any of these points. Because... I don't know what I'm doing here. Because I can always do it right here. Here's a good question. Do I want to keep on doing that? It looks like it might take up too much space. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's coming out in the middle right there. I also don't like that there's not enough walking space. Because I could do this. What was that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. What is my insanity bringing me to? What am I doing? What is going on? Just those two sides open to make a path through that garden spot like this. Like this. Right? Because I want at least like 4 spaces in between, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would start the next one here. It's in the wrong spot. Oh my god. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's too small. There. How about 3? So 1, 2, so 5. It's not even in the middle, and it's making me angry. It's triggering me so hard right now. What did I do? Fuck! No, the question is, which one do I want to move back? This one, actually. Look at it. What if I do this? It's too high up. It needs to be just like this. I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry. Oh my god. Oh, you know why? I see the problem I created for myself. Like, it's possible for me to fix this. Hold on. Oh my god! Hiro Hamada, thank you for the 5 bits! Just dropping in after beating Detroit. How goes it? You beat Detroit? I still know nothing about that game. I also made the windows so big I couldn't see anything. Okay. It's going pretty good. We got a pretty good house coming along. It's disgustingly expensive, and we just spent 5,000 more on gardening. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop it. How weird does this look now? Pretty fucking weird. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't go all the way down. Oh, this looks like a horrible lopsided mess. What have I done? How's that look? Better? It looks like a hideous... That looks better. It still looks like a horrible lopsided mess. It doesn't match with the corner! It doesn't look too bad, but it was so amazing. You laughed, you loved, you also cried. Here you go, hero. Here, look at her wonderful pool. We spent time making this glorious monstrosity. This is Samantha's new pool. This is her new pool area. She even has a bar in the pool. And this is her entire pool. This is freaking gorgeous. I have no idea how I managed to come up with any of this stuff. I don't remember myself making anything as pretty as this in Sims ever. So when everyone's all like, oh my god, you're so good at this, I don't know how. Okay? Let's just go based off of that. I don't know what's happening. Here, we're gonna do this. Here's my big thing, is like, I want this. Because I want it to be like that. You see what I'm getting at? Symmetry. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I have to do this. How long is this? 7. I like Death the Kid. Hey, I'm having some serious problems here. It's not perfect! You don't understand. Do you know how much easier it is to place like a garden bench on a piece that's like perfectly done? What if I do this now? What if I do this? Chaos! Not the long shot, just chaos. But you know what? Let's do this. We're fine. Don't say just no. Your stream froze, so you had to refresh. I think Isaac yelled at your pun. Probably. It looks sweet, your jelly of Samantha. Yeah. I don't know how the hell we're managing to do this, like I said. I just don't know. It somehow has been coming to me, and I've just been going with the flow, and then I'm done with it, and I just stare at it, and I marvel. I literally pulled up the pictures of the pool that I made today while I was at work when I was too tired to function, and I stared at it and I said, God, I'm amazing. And then I looked at it again and I was like, how the fuck did I make that? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever made something so good at this Sims, you just stare at it over and over going, how the fuck did this happen? Like, you see all those YouTubers that are all like, look at my quick builds of these houses. You know it took them a long time to do that, and they just make the video really fast afterwards. But they probably are like, yeah, this is my everyday thing. I just do this for a living now. Oh my god, it's so amazing. And then you get the normal people who play The Sims, and they're just all like, please God, please, let me make a fucking functional one-bedroom house. Why does it look like shit? I'm very proud, Scott. Like, very, very, very proud of this. No idea how the fuck I managed to do it, but I am very proud of it. Like, can I move this? No, it just sits there. We're fucked for the garden until we can actually do something about that. Your house has gotten better when you look at blueprints first. Yeah, no, I've seen your houses when you look at blueprints, and they look really good. Like, I tried doing that, and it just doesn't work for me. And I know it should work for me, but it doesn't work for me. Because I'm all like, no, it needs to be bigger, better, grander. And the thing was, every time I looked at a thing for a house, I had a very basic concept of what I wanted for Samantha. But I didn't know how to create it. And so I was, like, looking online for, like, different walls and just buy mode objects and everything just to make everything work, and nothing was working. You just can't wait for it to burn down. You stop it. You do know it's possible to buy the achievement. That's not even an achievement. It's possible to make her lot fireproof. All I have to do is buy her that that one sim thing, and then her place can't burn down. Look at this. Oh, glorious this is. We have no idea what's going in here, but stuff will be going in here. Nothing can go in here. Like, now I'm upset that this has 2 and this has 1. God fucking damn it. Fuck. Pieces of shit. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I even try? Let's see. 3. Why do I even do this? There. This isn't lining up with this, which is making me even more triggered. Because this is... I saw that little bump in the middle. You're still dying? Yeah, I know. That's why I told you to stop playing. This is aggravating because this part is lined up with this part, but the rest of it isn't. And I want to scream. But I'm going to keep it. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. If you ever pick up a horror... Honey, it's not the horror game that killed you. It was the fact that you played a first-person game that killed you. Like, there are other games you can play. There are literally other games. There was that merchant one that we got for you that someone else had suggested that you play too, and I got that because I had been watching like the developer showcase it online at times, and I was like, oh, and then someone suggested it, and you were all like, oh my god, a merchant game, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll get this for you so you can play it. And what did you choose to do? The first person game. That's what you did. You need a pond with a small bridge and a seating area. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I've also seen the tutorial on how to make a pond with an arched bridge. I'm never doing that shit. It's a nightmare to do. There is literally a way to get an arched bridge in The Sims, and it's horrible. It is so extra levels of tediousness. It's unnecessary and never needs to be done. You shut the hell up, Tom. The one you suggested? Yes, I think it was you, Brad. The one about the flying airships and whatnot. Yeah. No, so apparently the guy who ended up developing that particular game quit his job about 3.5 to 4 years ago just to become an indie game developer. And he already had finished a game that he released called Lazy Galaxy. So I looked up Lazy Galaxy first to see if we were in for being ripped off. And it turns out Lazy Galaxy did really, really well and has really great reviews. And he's very proud of his stuff, so he posts it on Imgur under the indie dev title, I think it is, or game dev. And I saw it originally, and I thought the artwork was cute and it looked interesting, so I had was keeping an eye out for it. I find a lot of the indie games that I want to look for on Imgur, because a lot of the developers that really care about this stuff will post on there, and you can kind of get a feel which developer is kind of actually being a little iffy. Oh look, it's a real banana tree, unlike the banana plant that's growing in the yard. Just put a tree here. We're done. It's right here. God. Oh my god, look at this tree! Oh my god. No. What is this? It's a fantasy tree. Can you tell? We're not doing a fantasy tree. Thalman? It's beautiful. Thalman. We're having it. We're using this. It's gorgeous. Should lower the center garden to line up with the other gardens. No. They're all fairly level already. What are you talking about? What center garden to line up with all the other gardens? This one's centered to the house. And there's an identical amount of space on either side of them. Cherry blossoms for Samantha. It's because the Thalman blossoms. Thalman. Cherry blossoms for Samantha. It's a fantasy tree. Oh my god. One cherry blossom tree is enough. Let's have one cherry blossom tree, okay? Here. Daisies of our lives. The decorative plum tree is nice too. I don't know what the decorative plum tree looks like. Oh my god. I can't do that. Oh my god. Where's the... Here, let me find the decorative plum tree. Small oak chestnut, small birch, small ornamental pear, bougainvillea. Oh my god, it's the bougainvillea. Where's the plum? Fantasy spike tree. We already saw that. Small bamboo. Small ash, small aspen, buckthorn, fantasy, haunted. Small Chinese elm, small dark ash, small olive, tropical, small aged olive. I'm trying to find it. Which one was it? The plum tree? Small so it doesn't block a lot and it's purple. Purple. Small cherry tree. Chinese maple. I'm looking for purple. Cottonwood. This one? This is a cherry tree. Oh my god, it's not a small one. Floss silk purple rhododendron. Oh my god. Chinese maple. Fall yellow rhododendron by land. I don't know where it is. Where is this one? Loopsy! Thank you for the raid! How are you guys? Welcome, raiders! Welcome to our chill stream with Samantha, taking a look and trying to design her backyard, which is freaking gorgeous. Also, how are you and what were you playing? How did things go? How did you enjoy your stream? Did you enjoy your stream? You better have enjoyed your stream. I'm trying to find a small plum tree, and I have no idea where it is. So, because someone in chat was all like, the small plum tree is beautiful. Take a look at it. And I'm like, what small plum tree? What small plum tree? Guys, you should check out Loopsy. He's always good to check out other streamers. And I want to know what you were playing. Because I need ideas for the future. Because eventually we can no longer do more Sims. So, Izik's dying, by the way. So he decided to try and play I can't find the plum tree. He's decided to try and play Getting Over It per a viewer's request. Look, honey, someone who plays the games is viewer's request. Torment Isaac on that one. Getting Over It. What is this? I'm trying to look it up. Wait, no music. No music. Oh, I know what this game is. Oh my god. I know what that is. How was it? It's a rage game. I know it's a rage game. I've seen it played. I remember when the YouTubers were going super batshit crazy over it. But yeah, so you got really bored. Yeah. So for those of you who have never seen, this is Samantha's house. We spent frickin' forever building this place. Third floor still needs some work, but the rest of it's pretty good. And we just got into building the backyard. Actually, I started doing it off stream yesterday. And today, as part of a chill stream, we've decided to expand on the backyard a little bit, which is how we have all this now. But yeah. So I'm particularly proud of the pool area, which here, I'll put it in play mode so you can actually see it, and I'll also save it in a second. That way you don't have the grid in the face. So this is the current pool area, and it's freaking gorgeous. Don't ask me how I managed to do this, because all this crap came to me. I am not some super amazing sim builder. I just did this off the cuff. I have no idea how the hell I managed to build this. It took a lot of streams. For those people that were here, there was a lot of, this looks good, no, it's ugly, destroy. There was a lot of, we need to make this perfect. So, but now I'm trying to make this perfect, of course. And, I don't know how well that's gonna go. And for some reason, I feel the need to put clover here, and I'm probably gonna hate this. Why? Stop it. Oh my god. So, at some point we should be playing Bayonetta. I don't know if that's happening tonight. But really, Bayonetta should be a thing that we get back into. Oh my god. Do we like this? I don't know how we like this. It's really weird. So who will claim this beautiful house when Samantha dies? I have ideas, but I'm not telling you. Because that's classified information you're asking for, and that's not okay. Like, ow. So the goal is, unlike what happened with Angela's town, the goal will be that once Samantha does pass away, this town will continue to be the town that we use. That's kind of cute. I don't like the fact that I can see the flower through that. I don't think I can fully stop that. How do we like that? We like that? We like that. It's more greenery to the tree. Ooh, the real questions. Isaac feels bad that he can't keep up with the redeems, so until he does, they're gone. Yeah. That includes the, buffing out your avatar. I was actually wondering what had happened to those recently. He doesn't tell me anything. He just does things. Honestly, I don't mind. Like, I haven't even bothered trying to learn how he does those. I mean, I could probably figure it out, but eh. I claim the ability to remain ignorantly stupid of certain aspects of the stream, and I'm using the whole because I'm in IT and I use my brain enough during the daytime. And fuck trying to use it some more. Here, let's do it like this. Oh my god, that was easier. Why? I Can't place it there for some reason. I'm not super heartbroken about that, honestly. Okay. I did this for a reason. Can I really see this through the tree? There. There. Isn't it cute? Makes no sense, but screw you all. There. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with that. It's cute, it's adorable, and it's small, and it's simple. But it looks good. You can tell, Dilly, you make that obvious. I hate you. Oh, you've been learning about DMing with Isix D&D streams, Loopsy? That's good. A lot of DMing is making shit up on the fly. Unless you're Isaac, who over-preps everything. Like, he super over-preps. He's all like, I already have all the NPCs for that area planned. I'm like, what? Like, what? Why? Like, I want to put a little rock formation in here. Oh my god. That's too big of a rock. What is this? A blue starfish. What? No. There. There. I don't know what we're doing here. Like, what am I doing? I just have this random rocks here. It kind of looks like cherry blossom petals falling on the ground. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. That was the whole goal behind that. I could just put these right here. And then again right here. And Tiger is being beaten up by Bodhi now. That's because Isaac's not here to defend his kitty. That's fine. Bodhi needs some entertainment in his life. Bodhi, stop it. Why? Here, I'm fine with these being here. There. And then just Heather. I don't want Heather. It goes everywhere. No. You're so obsessed with cherry blossom trees, and now Samantha has one. Isn't it beautiful? I don't want to put more in because then it's just gonna like blend in too much. Okay. This part's done. It's pretty and it's simple. It's just sunflowers. Just stick sunflowers in here. Just like this. They're all facing away from the house. There we go. We're fine with that. How's that look? Do we like this? Some colorful garden she's got there. It's Samantha Pickering. It's gonna be beautiful and perfect. Also, we're down to 7,000. Shit. comfort. Lounge chairs. Miscellaneous. Community bench. Yes. This is why we did this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Gold. Yes. Thalman. 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 Thalman or white? White stands out a little bit more. And it's also because there's so much Thalman over here, we need to have a slight offset. Don't get angry at me for that. We need a slight offset. Look at the beauty of this. How do you resize stuff? I didn't resize anything. This is the same size it is. You can't resize anything in Sims 3 without an a mod. And there is a mod for that. There we go. If you're talking about moving it, like, as I have been, and like super precise, you hold down Alt, and then you're able to do that. And you can even do like super angles, and then you can snap it out of it and back to whatever. So I like putting it where it's supposed to be naturally, and then I'll move it if I want to make it a little bit tad more different. Does this look like someone's head is just gonna smack into the? Oh, whatever. It's beautiful. We'll leave it there. That's it. It's beautiful. I can't do much here because of this flower. So. God, look at this. Look at this place. Look at this garden. Oh my god. Her home is more beautiful than any home you could own in real life. Why do my Sims live better than me? Oh my god. Let's save. You still think it should have been a uterus? I'm not making a uterus pool. That's why we're saving Sachita. I'm already ahead of you. Oh my god. It's 8:16. I feel like I've done a lot with The Sims right now. You're gonna have to try making one at some point. What, a uterus pool? Borderlands has your attention though. That's your own fault. Why not in the next building stream you should build a uterus pool for another household? I don't have many lots that are available without making new ones. And remember, the bigger we make this town, the harder it is for it to load. So it's getting to a point where I'm like, should I be putting more crap down? Like, we have those 2 stores that I was going to work on, but now I'm starting to think I should just delete them and put the trees back, because then it's less for the town to have to load. This garden is gorgeous, though. I'm very happy with the way this is turning out. This is a giant-ass empty area over here. just say. Might have to put, like, yard toys over there or something. Like a volleyball tent or a net or something. We're gonna have to do something with the grass around here. But, yeah. Edit some pre-existing stores. I'm iffy on doing that. Only because a lot of the stores, I like them as they are, honestly. Oh god. What is this? Bluegrass. No. And no. Mowed lawn. Ugh. Dry grass. Ugh. Dark grass. No. Dark grass, pasture, prickly. Herbs de champs. Summer painted. Painted grass. Why would you have painted grass? Lush lawn. Bermuda grass. No thanks. No thanks. Where's the... This is what I usually like. I like the clover. But what you have to do is you put it down very sparingly. And it makes everything feel a little brighter. But the other problem here too is this. It's underneath a stairs. So since when have you ever known grass to grow underneath stairs? And because people walk when they come down. And if I think that's too much, there. I've gotten into the habit of doing that because it makes the areas feel a bit better, and I can sit there and feel like it's too much. That's too much. That's definitely too much. There. Okay. So put more clover down. We definitely want the clover around here because it just makes it feel better. Let's see, like, this is too much. Okay, that was too much of an erase. There. But it gives it a little bit of texture and it gives it some color. Make what end? Are you still sick? I can't help you. You did that to yourself, honestly. I told you not to play that game. I told you not to play the game because I read it was crap. And you were like, but I need to. Like, this is cool. Okay. This is good. So, the lawn has a little bit more texture. It's a little bit more lush. I know it's a little spotty, but... I'm not going to get rid of the spottiness completely. I think it's too bright there, and too bright there, and too bright there. But at the same time, that last part, no. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm doing the horrible thing and I'm saving again. I didn't mean to do this. Because I'm going to switch to something else for a bit. To be fair, he wasn't playing it yesterday and wasn't having such problems. I don't think he was in a flashlight point. I think it was the flashlight and the fact that the edges were darkened. I think that's what did it. Yeah, it's because the flashlight moves. And the gameplay was going to change again. I already looked up some of what ends up happening. The gameplay was going to change up again. I don't know to what extent, but I know that the 4th chapter is supposed to be relatively dark. And so I'm guessing you'd be dealing with another flashlight point, but that's the one that's supposed to be in a maze. But yeah. Didn't have high hopes of you surviving for that. But yeah, I'm super, super excited with her house. Like, she needs an outdoor party. Like, now. She needs to hold a pool party and bring everyone outside and be all like, look at my place. None of you have this. Did I make the house from scratch? Yes, I did. Through lots of streams of anger and just anger. Yeah, no, the entire house was made and designed by me, and it took a very long time with a lot of redos and a lot of trial and error. All I knew I wanted was the carport to be underneath the second floor, so that there would be essentially a second floor that would bridge the gap. That was all I knew I wanted. Everything just went from there, and I did a lot of, well, this looks good, this looks good. I learned from sim building streams that the best thing to do is to build the house with the roof in mind first. Because once you get the roof done and it looks good, then you can start worrying about the rest of it. And that's what I ended up doing. Because once I got it to the point where I got as many floors as I wanted to, I started working with the roof, playing with it until it was perfectly good. And once I was really, really happy with the roof, then I went and moved into everything else. I knew I wanted a fountain in the front yard. We got a fountain in the front yard. I knew that I basically wanted a little walkway that walked up to the front door where the fountain passed through, so the fountain would be in a circular area. So I had little ideas, the small clumps of it, and I would be showing you more if I hadn't pressed quit. But I had little clumps and ideas of what I wanted to focus on for it, and that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, and that's why we got what we ended up getting. So, as far as what we're going to be playing now, we don't have a whole lot of time. Isaac's trying to run, and that's usually a bad idea. Hi, honey. I know, I love you. What are you doing?
Thank you for rescuing me.
Yeah.